Hello and welcome to Trivia Night Online, brought to you by the People's Trivia Company. My name is Austin. I am your trivia host for this bar quiz pub trivia experience. We've got 6 rounds of trivia ready to go for you. Round 1 is general knowledge, and here is round 1, general knowledge, that I so spoke about highly earlier. Round 1, the questions. Question 1. Good luck, folks. I believe in all of you and love most of you. What executive producer of the TV show Blackish and senior black correspondent on The Daily Show went on to host The Nightly Show on Comedy Central until 2016? Oh, by the way, cheers, folks. We forgot to do that at the beginning of the game. Cheers. Clinky.
Cheers.
If you got a drink in front of you, be it water, beer, cider, soda, something in between.
What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? I am drinking... it was very nice of the Alasta Brewing Company to get us a Bikini Bottom Pineapple Pale Ale, which is that's just a lawsuit rating happened. Ready?
Oh, drinks the pineapple under the sea.
I won't finish that because then someone will get sued. But thanks to Alasta for getting that over to us. Didn't pay us, just got us some pineapple pale ale beer. One again, what executive producer of the TV show Blackish and senior black correspondent on The Daily Show went on to host The Nightly Show on Comedy Central until 2016? Here's question 2. What Drake song with a viral challenge involving the lyrics "Kiki, Do You Love Me" was the official Billboard song of the summer for 2018? Question 2 again. What Drake song with a viral challenge including the lyrics "Kiki, Do You Love Me" was the official Billboard song for the summer of 2018? I'm excited about our halftime round tonight. For people watching live, we've got a brand new interactive. I'm doing like Mac Always Sunny karate chops. We got a brand new halftime tonight. Never been done online before. My in-person trivia fans might recognize it, but we found a way to do it online. It's coming tonight. You're all the crash test dummies. Number 3. After the Amazon, the world's second largest rainforest is named after and located in the basin of what river? Number 3 again. After the Amazon, the world's second largest rainforest is named after and located in the basin of what river? Tonight's quiz is smart. If I'm going to categorize tonight's quiz as anything, it's a smart quiz tonight, folks. You gotta know stuff that maybe you couldn't learn watching MTV. Does that make sense? Maybe it would help. Number 4. Number 4. What nonfiction book by John Krakauer is subtitled "A Personal Account of the Mount Everest Disaster"? 4 again. What nonfiction book by John Krakauer is subtitled "A Personal Account of the Mount Everest Disaster"?
So you read the questions twice?
Usually read the questions twice.
Sometimes with the delay on my feed, the second time you read it live lines up pretty well with the first time you read it.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
My cadence is down. The king of cadence. Can that be a thing, please? Can I get that shirt? I only want it for me. I don't want you to have it. I want me to have it. King of cadence. I don't want to be the king of anything, actually, now that I think about it. Ken, don't even write the heckle. I don't even want to see it. Number 5. What 2018 prequel video game follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Vanderlinde gang, and John Marston, the protagonist of the previous game in the series? 5 again. What 2018 prequel video game follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Vanderlinde gang, and John Marston, the protagonist of the previous game in the series? Yeah, but I'll get sued if I'm the king of anything. Here's number 6. I can hear Ken's typing the heckle now, if he's playing tonight. Here's number 6. What ruler's death by serpentine suicide in 30 BC led to Egypt becoming a province of the Roman Empire for the next 600 years? Serpentine suicide, not the name of my high school band. Not the serpentine suicide. Sounds like it was. It wasn't. Somebody check to see if that's taken, because that's a sweet name. 6 again. What ruler's death by serpentine suicide in 30 BC led to Egypt becoming a province of the Roman Empire for the next 600 years? These are not the smartest questions we have tonight. Smart round. Smart rounds tonight, folks. Teddy in chat, and Jack did answer. Teddy in chat wondering what the difference is between a hefty heckle and a very hefty heckle. We usually don't say how much the heckles are, but yeah. 7. With Kathy Bates taking home the award, what is the only movie based on a Stephen King film ever to win an Oscar? 7 again. With Kathy Bates taking home the award, what is the only movie based on a Stephen King film ever to win an Oscar? We're coming up with a... Can somebody write down Serpentine Suicide as the title of this show so far, please? Would you please?
Yes, okay.
I struggle for show names. Because we're on, what, 46? Woof. Number 8, final question for the round, folks. Final question. Again, number 7, with Kathy Bates taking home the award, what's the only movie based on a Stephen King film ever to win an Oscar? Number 8, final question. 9 of the top 10 most viewed TV events in Indian history are matches of what sport? Thank you. 8 again. 9 of the top 10 most viewed TV events in Indian history are matches of what sport? I still don't know who Matt Vaughn is.
It's not a real person.
Matt Vaughn does not exist. Yeah, we Googled him. But, like, I thought for sure the guy in Swingers was Matt Vaughn. Alright, we're going to keep this on screen for 15 seconds, and then I'm going to check to see if we have any heckles. If the answer is yes, then we're going to read those heckles until they're done. You can chain them together. If you want to buy time, you do so through Venmo. At People's Trivia is going to be the username. 7891 is the code. If not, we're moving right on to the answers. So if you want no time at all, sit back, relax. It's a free show. Heckles are optional. If you want maybe some time or want a shout out in between these rounds, now's the time to do so. 10 seconds on the clock for this question in round 1. People are asking questions about things. Did I print out the quiz tonight?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? I did.
He does know.
I absolutely know, and I absolutely did not. Let me print it out right now. It's the right... Yeah, it's the right game. Let's see here. We're looking for... What is the only movie based on a Stephen King film? We're looking for the name of a movie. All right? Name of a movie here for number 7. That's the only clarification I'm going to give because you had multiple people asking me. All right, that's it. 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do we have any heckles?
Oh, there are no heckles. They like you too much, don't want to heckle you.
That's fine. We're going to move right on to the answers then. Round 1 answers are coming. Round 1 answers. Question number 1. Let me see how many teams we got playing tonight. Oh, big group tonight. Big group tonight. Welcome, everyone. We got at least 40 teams playing tonight, at least. Get those answers in. We're going over the answers now. If you submit answers after I've read them, they don't count. And we didn't have any heckles, so we're moving on. Round 1 answers. Question 1. What executive producer of the TV show Blackish and senior black correspondent on The Daily Show went on to host The Nightly Show on Comedy Central until 2016? Larry Wilmore is the right answer to number 1. Larry Wilmore. 2. Did I say... I'll look at it again. What Drake song with the viral challenge involving the lyrics "Kiki, Do You Love Me" was the official Billboard song of the summer for 2018? In My Feelings. It was the In My Feelings challenge. All right. Hot off the presses. Let's see this hot garbage mistake I made in round 1. Already. That's very funny. That's very funny. Question number 3. It's coming. After the Amazon, what's the world's second largest rainforest named after and located in the basin of what river? The Congo River is number 3. Congo River. Now that I've made a mistake, I hope you all fail to balance out the scales of justice. Number 4. What nonfiction book by John Krakauer is subtitled A Personal Account of the Mount Everest Disaster? Into Thin Air is the right answer for number 4. Into Thin Air. 5. What 2018 prequel video game follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, and John Marston, the protagonist of the previous game in the series? Red Dead Redemption 2. You have to have 2 in there. Red Dead Redemption is the wrong answer. Has nothing to do with Arthur Morgan.
There's people who have no idea what you're talking about. Like, dude, I didn't say either of those.
Dude, I'm still making fun of you for a film based on a movie. Speaking of which, here's a different question than that. What ruler's death by serpentine suicide in 30 BC led to Egypt becoming a province of the Roman Empire for the next 600 years? Cleopatra is the correct answer, number 6. Cleopatra. And number 7, with Kathy Bates taking home the award, what is the only movie based on a Stephen King film? All right? I probably meant book there. Probably meant book. You're lucky this question was easy. You know I meant book. You know I meant book. To win an Oscar, Misery is the right answer there. Luckily, they had the same. I couldn't piece that together. Sometimes I get trivia blinders on, and it takes, I think, Matthew's sarcastic nonsense. It took like a sarcastic take. Like, well, that's a sarcastic. That's exactly what I wrote. Indeed. Here's number 8, final question for the round. 9 of the top 10 most viewed events in Indian history are matches of what sport? Cricket. Cricket's the right answer, number 8. Cricket for number 8. How did you do for round 1? How did you do? Did you do well? Did you do not well? Either way, tell us in chat. You can kind of gauge the crowd based on how chat did. Because it's time for round number 2. While we're getting ready for round 2, and while we are saying our scores in chat, let's go ahead and get this team list updated. Welcome to the game, everybody. 40 teams looks like playing tonight. Roughly. I'll say that if there's 4. If your team name's too long, that's on you. No, looks like they can all fit. Good. I want to apologize to 2 lesbians sidelined by the butt fumble. We accidentally cut off your team name all night, and it was 2 lesbians sidelined by the buttfa, and that gave the wrong impression.
Whoa.
Right? Right? I realized that way too late. I realized it way too late. Way too late in the game. Like, the cutoff was like buttfa. I am apologizing. Round 2 is going to be a theme round. What do we got in round 2? Round 2's themed. Ooh, we're looking for TV drama by episodes. You name the television drama series based on its episode titles. Good? Great. No, I like that. I enjoy that the chat absolutely died off of my embarrassment. Round 2, question 1. Here we go. Name the TV show by 3 of its episode titles. Hot for Janitor, 40 Ounces of Furlough, Lesbian Request Denied. That's not that. I didn't mean to make that apology before this question. Again, I'm just here to deliver trivia. Oh, yeah. Number 1 again, Hot for Janitor, 40 Ounces of Furlough, Lesbian Request Denied. Again, the England debacle was that I thought I had backup. I thought I had like a... I was like... You know, I thought I had like a bunch of backup behind me. Like, I did not. I was wrong. That's a different situation. Number 2. ABQ 51 Felina. Name the television drama by its episodes. Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for my backup there. Yeah, there was a typo. There was a straight up misword in that question. But it was one of the easier ones. Kathy Bates being a big clue there. Stephen King, Oscar winning. I'm glad it was there, and you know, not elsewhere. Number 3. For those who think young, the chrysanthemum and the sword. Guy walks into an advertising agency. Chiron! Drink, folks. Drink! Chiron's rough. Number 3 again, for those who think young. The chrysanthemum and the sword. Guy walks into an advertising agency. Name the series. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's number 4. The pointy end. The Reigns of Castamere. The Long Night. Remind me to talk about this one. 4 again, the pointy end. The Reigns of Castamere. The Long Night. Chat makes a good point now that I've made a fool of myself. We are trying to get monetized by YouTube here, and we can only do that once we put 1,000 subscribers. And we are very close. We've almost hit 900. We're at like 888 or change. If you do subscribe in tonight's game, that should pop up. That should be over the other thing. I don't know why that isn't. Whip. There we go. If your name will pop up, helps us out, and we might be able to make a couple dollars from existing. Number 5. Shibboleth. The U.S. Poet Laureate. Let Bartlett be Bartlett. 5 again. Shibboleth. The U.S. Poet Laureate. Let Bartlett be Bartlett. What's up?
I'm trying to think of the answer.
Oh, yeah, tough one. I don't think you've seen it. Here's number 6. The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham. What Kate Does. Everybody Loves Hugo. That's one of my favorite pantomimes you've done. Jack will pantomime what she thinks the answer is off screen. She's very good at it. And that was one of my favorite pantomimes. Here's number 7. Oh, by the way, 6 again. Sorry, 6 again. The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham. What Kate Does. Everybody Loves Hugo. Here's the 7. Full Hearts. Panther-Mania. Tammy Knows Best.
I think you want to reread that second one.
Oh, Panther-Rama. I got WrestleMania on the brain. Panther-Mania. Write down Panther-Mania as a pop. Serpentine Suicide and Panther-Mania are 2 bands that I will see live before I die. I promise. Full Hearts, Panther-Rama, and Tammy Knows Best. If you're wondering, Jack's third job is to slightly nudge me when I've made a blatant mispronunciation of a word. Just a word that's right in front of me in pretty big text. That's one of her other jobs. This beer is good. Have you tried it yet? I lost a brewing in Scobie. Because I ran out of the other free beer that everyone else gave me. Here's your final question for number 2. Comint, C-O-M-I-N-T, Comrades, Jennings Elizabeth. Comint, Comrades, Jennings Elizabeth. Matt just went ape. Want to see 5's pantomime? What was 5? 1 second. They want to see.
I didn't know that one.
Oh, that'd be rare. I'll do it when I get the answer. I'd be happy to do it. I mean, looking at the.
I mean, I could pantomime it if
right.
I knew it, but
right. She's a very talented improviser. Tantalized is what the word I came out with.
Tantalizing.
She's very tantalizing improviser. Controversial. All right, 5 more seconds. This will be on the screen, and then we're gonna check to see if we have any heckles. If we do, we're gonna read them. If we don't, We're going to right on to the answers for round number 2. 5 more seconds on the screen. Talented improviser. Matt has recommended number 8 to me. It is on my list. Austin is drunk already. I'm tipsy. I'm trying to get to round 3, so it's fine. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Do we have any heckles for round 2?
We do have a slew of heckles.
A heckle slew.
Did I use that word correctly?
A plethora.
Assume I did.
We did.
Our first heckle comes from Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
Deanna says, no. That's it. So I don't know the exact context of that, but she says no. So that she made that very clear.
Top 10 heckle.
Thank you so much.
Top 10.
All the heckles I love.
Top 10 heckle,
Our next is a generous heckle. It comes from our Sergeant at Arms, Ken.
What up, Ken?
Ken says, playing at the Laverne tasting room, joining forces with monkey butts.
Hey, monkey
And
butts!
yes, bowling is a sport. So I believe
It
Ken
is.
can't hear us. I wish we had a symbol to let Ken know. Can we just tell him that when we're saluting, that's for him? Or something stupid?
I'm not supposed
Or
to
clapping?
salute.
I don't know, whatever you want.
I can do
Jazz
that
hands.
because like that's what you do for clapping with people who can't hear, and they can't hear right now. So this is clapping for Ken.
All right.
Jazz hands for Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
Ken, I do agree. Bowling is a sport. I will only come back with that fire when you tell me that my actual college athletic experience is invalid, because I will come back with that fire. Thank you, Ken, for the heckle. We love you. And my head must be huge on the screen. Laverne is a great brewing company. Check them out. They have fantastic beer. Check them out. I miss our in-person shows there. Check out Laverne Brewing Company in Laverne, California.
Our next heckle comes from Jeff. Jeff says, birthday shout out to Chris, turning 29 today.
Hey, happy birthday, Chris.
He needs a spanking. Eggplant, eggplant, squirt, squirt. Raining so much you need an umbrella. Raining so much that you need an umbrella. From Guitar Picks and Chopsticks.
That got weird. That got weird quickly. Just say happy birthday and get
Happy
on
birthday,
with it.
Chris.
But here's this spanking threat.
You know, pay us for a heckle and then find us on one of those other sites and pay us, and then we'll get you that spanking you wanted.
Yeah, just whatever those sites are, link us, because I don't know what they are. Do you know what they are?
How dare they? What site?
Which ones have
Which
those
ones?
spankings?
Okay, let's move on.
After you tell us.
Nick G has a heckle.
We're trying to get monetized, folks.
That's my fault, clearly. I could have just moved on, and I am. Nick G says, "Be ear." So
Beer.
I think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying beer.
I cracked
I like
the code.
it.
I'm a Hardy boy.
Be ear. Thank you so much, Nick. We
Uh,
have another generous heckle. This heckle comes from Adam.
Hey, Adam, thank you.
Thank you so much, Adam. More sports questions.
Uh-oh.
Rugby ball, soccer ball, sorry. American football.
I did have a sports question in round 1, question 8. Tonight, I don't know.
Maybe. You don't
But
know
I'm
either.
working on it.
It's a
I'm working on
surprise.
it. I want that to be represented. It's an important topic in pop culture and society for some reason, and we will continue.
Trivia's a sport.
Trivia's a sport.
Let's have
Isn't that
a
right,
couple
Ken?
more heckles.
Thank you more.
Reese has a heckle. Reese says, Panther-Mania, the movie of the movie.
Panther-Mania
That's a paddling.
is a spin-off of Sharknado. Panther-Mania. It's the Panthers have gotten too big. Oh boy. Panther-Mania, folks. It's coming.
Sharknado 4.
What you gonna do, brother, when Panther-Mania runs wild on you?
We have one last heckle. This one's from Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Ben says, no one ever made a song called F the Fire Department. FTP.
Yeah, that's never existed. Very good point. Ben is also just stating facts.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Ben. They said in unison. That's it for the heckles. Bye, Heckle Cam.
Bye.
Oh, Ben. I miss you and your team, buddy. Miss live shows, miss in-person shows. Round 2 answers. Number 1, TV drama by episodes. Hot for Janitor, 40 ounces of furlough and lesbian request denied. Orange is the New Black is the correct answer, number 1. Orange is the New Black. Number 2, ABQ, 51, and Felina, Breaking Bad is the correct answer, number 2. Breaking Bad, Felina, good episode. Ozymandias, better. But it's all good. Number 3, but it's all good. For those who think young, the chrysanthemum and the sword, guy walks into an advertising agency. Mad Men is the correct answer, number 3. Mad Men. Number 4, Pointy End, The Reigns of Castamere, The Long Night, Game of Thrones. Moving on quickly, number 5, Shibboleth. Game of Thrones is number 4. Game of Thrones. It is very popular. It was very popular. But boy, did they not nail that dismount. Shibboleth, U.S. Poet Laureate, Let Bartlett Be Bartlett is The West Wing. You would have just done this.
I think my mom would have known that one.
Your mom is going to dominate round 3 if she's playing tonight. Hi, Shirley. Hope you're playing. Number 6, text your mom. The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham, What Kate Does, and Everybody Loves Hugo. Jack's favorite show, Lost, is the right answer there. Lost. It's not her favorite show, but what she pantomimed to, she just couldn't find things. It was very funny to me. She was looking under all the things on our desk. It was entertaining to me. I liked it. 7. Full Hearts, Panther-Rama, also known as Panther-Mania. It's going to be another episode later on in the series. Spoiler alert. And Tammy Knows Best, Friday Night Lights is the right answer to 7. I'm averaging 1 error per round. Let's do this. Finally, number 8, Co-Mint Comrades, Jennings Elizabeth, a highly recommended show. We're looking at The Americans is the right answer, number 8. The Americans. If you haven't heard of The Americans, check out The Americans. It comes highly recommended from, let's say 7 people, because you're not going to check. How'd you do in round number 2? It's time for round number 3. Let us know in chat how you did in round number 2. Round 3, if we haven't got smart yet, we're getting smarter. It's time to get artsy. Artsy round for round number 3. While you tell us your scores for round number 2, I will explain what round 3 is going to be. Round 3 is a round dealing with art. I will show you a famous work of art. You tell me the country in which it was created. 1 point per correct answer. I do not want the artist. I do not want the title of the piece. I am looking for. Make sure I had this right before I make a fool of myself. I want to make sure.
I don't want to know the year. I don't want to know the country. I don't want to know the color.
I don't want to know. I don't want to. No. Identify the country in which these pictured works of art were painted.
Oh wait, yeah, you do want to know the country. I want to
know the country. Don't listen to Jack. That was a facetious joke. I want the country. Unmute me. I'm saying something important. Our new shirt's gonna be unveiled soon. I haven't finished it yet. We want the country in which these works of art were painted. This one's tough. This one's for my art folks. You're welcome. Here's number 1. Name the country in which this work of art was painted. Oh, let me make sure all of these countries are UN member states. Yup! Because that's common in trivia. All of these answers are UN member states, I hope. Oh boy, I hope. They look like it, but yeah, I hope. Thank you so much. Oh, whenever you have a chance. Mm-hmm. Number 2! Name the... Just take my energy. Number 2. If you can maybe figure out the artist, that might help. Bree in chat. Remember, we're looking for the type of animal used in the oil of the paint. Please. We're looking for
one of them is a plant.
We're looking for the animal of which we made the brush. Okay, I'm going to send the answers to Matt real quick. He's going to go ahead and... I think he's looking for the answers. Number 3. Name the country. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Keep it here. Boop. Name the country. Chad is on fire tonight. You guys are ornery, and I love it. I'll never forget and never forgive you. Here's number 4. Ooh. Ooh. I hereby dedicate this round to my mother-in-law.
Number 4 is from Minecraft.
Yep. Yes. Uh-huh. That's how that artist wanted to be known. That's how his ancestors...
I don't know if any of our listeners, but their kids will get what I mean.
Hey, look! The guy from Minecraft. Oh, boy. I mean, whatever teaches people art. Whew. Oh, boy. It's like looking at the Mona Lisa and saying, hey, it's that thing that someone made toast out of one time on the internet. Just doesn't match up with the original. Here's number 5. Name the country. Name the country. Conrad, thank you so much for telling us your views of the publisher of the game we referenced.
He hasn't had attachment to it for some time.
That dude cashed out a while ago. Number 5, name the country. Curious on the high score on this one, folks. Don't be ashamed to submit your score on the chat on this one. You might be the high scorer. Who knows? Number 6. Name the country. I zoomed in as much as I could to keep the entire thing in. Here's number 7. Name the country in which the painting was painted. In which the painter painted the painting. Number 7. That, you know what? I'm no art critic. I'm gonna go on a limb here. That's a good painting.
Damn.
That's a good painting. That subject is throwing some attitude.
Yeah, there's a lot of wonderful stuff going on there.
That's a great. Unless that person's terrible, I'm gonna like Chas will like that person committed so many hundreds of thousands of murders. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I hope not. I'm gonna shut up now.
That's the subject. The artist was such an asshole to dogs.
He painted this with dogs. Do not let us make that the title of this show. No, but we're never getting monetized. I don't think we're hitting the 1,000 mark. I don't think YouTube will like us. Hi, Derek! Derek says hi.
He said hi.
Hi. Got a fine arts round. Angela, thanking us for a fine arts round. Angela, I know you mean it because I've never seen you in chat before in my life. Maybe once before. You're welcome, Angela. We're happy to give. We're trying weird stuff. Not that fine arts is weird. We're trying different stuff. I mean, here's your last one. Number 8. Art is weird.
Oh.
Name the country. Thank you, by the way, folks, for the early likes on this video. That helps us out a lot. Maybe people just joining in, maybe as they're just surfing YouTube, like, hey, I like trivia. The more likes we have on this video, it's more likely that they get directed to it. So if you haven't liked this video yet, please do so. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, that helps. Us has a whole bunch. That pops up. It should. If it doesn't, something's weird. It should. I gotta write a strongly worded letter. 10 seconds on the clock, and then we're going to see if we have heckles. If we do, we're going to read them. If we don't, we're going to go over the answers. After this round is the brand new halftime round. We got a brand new halftime round. We're giving away a $5 Target gift card because I couldn't figure out a good way to give out gift cards to our vendors. 5 seconds on the clock. Yay. 4, 3, 2. Do we have any heckles, Jack?
We do.
Then let's go over them. Hi, Heckle
I would love to go over them. Hi, everybody. Can you see my... No, you can't because the Heckle Cam covers it.
I got it. Yep.
I
Boom.
want people to see my embroidered shirt because I like it. Okay.
You should.
Thank you. Thank you, producer, for adjusting my camera.
And we're good.
Okay. Are we? Are you... Let me know.
Now we are.
All right. I love it. Thank you. Hi, everybody. This heckle comes from Teddy. Teddy says... The plot is slow at times.
Oh, no.
Lead actress is a tantalizing pantomimer. Lead actor constantly punts his lines. Was expecting more after his 11 years on Frasier. Noteworthy cameos by Shadow and Matt Vaughn. 6.9 out of 10. Devil, Unicorn, Dials, Purple Heart from Teddy Bear.
Teddy, top 10 heckle. That had reference on reference on reference.
And we did get IMDb'd.
Yeah, we did. It was technically IMDb. And she brings up kind of a good point. It might be a small reference. Depending on how big your monitor is, you might be able to find... There's 3 Easter eggs in tonight's screen, and there have been for like... I'm going to say like 3 weeks. I haven't even told her.
Yeah,
they're on your screen right now. The first person to email peoplestriviaco@gmail.com with all three, we'll send you something. But look closely. There's 3 Easter eggs in tonight's quiz. Or actually, tonight's, not quiz, but tonight's screen. You have to email us all 3. First person to do that will win something. Next heckle.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Our next heckle is a hefty heckle that comes from Veronica. Thank you so much, Veronica. Veronica says, fewer sport ball questions, more 30 rock and letter Kenny.
Okay. You got a problem with Canadian Gooses, you got a problem with me. You let that marinate. Big fan of Letterkenny. If you haven't seen Letterkenny yet, please watch it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is good. I love it. But, expose yourself to stuff you don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know an answer, then you've learned something.
Yeah.
And that's great. Learning things you're not familiar with.
Hey,
also cool.
This weekend, if you're bored, watch both Letterkenny and Avatar: The Last Airbender. It looks like a children's show.
It's very good, though.
It's a good show. It's solid. Next heckle.
Our next heckle is our last heckle for now.
Yay.
It comes from Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Matt says, "Hey, Chris Rushman. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
you old fart. Are you winning?" And, Chris is winning, I think, in everyone's heart because, as soon as we announced that it was Chris's birthday, chat blew up with happy birthdays.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy birthday. Chris is one of my regular players over at Hollingshead Deli over in Orange, California.
Oh, yeah, he's a player. Great. Thank you so much for your support, Chris, and happy birthday.
Yeah. He's a wizard of sound design, as far as I know. Take care, Heckle Cam, until we see you again. Goodbye. Here are the answers to round 3. Number 1, looking for the country in these art-themed pieces. Japan for number 1. Japan. I'm going to put on my Street Fighter voice for this one. Number 2, Spain. Spain is number 2. Oh, let me give you the works. I'm sorry. Number 1, let me go back real quick. Sorry. Number 1, we are looking at that is the Great Wave off Kanagawa by Hakusai. Why did I do this to myself? Number 2, Spain is Guernica by Pablo Picasso, but we're looking for Spain. Number 3, Mexico. That's Two Fridas by Frida Kahlo. Number 4, Germany. Wanderer Above the Sea of Fog by Caspar David Friedrich. It's both. Number 5, Norway. That's The Scream by Edvard Munch. 6, China is the right answer, number 6. Early Spring by Guoxi. And number 7 is Russia. Portrait of an Unknown Woman by Ivan Krumskoy. I did okay on that one. Russia for number 7. And finally, number 8, or we're looking for France on that one. Impression Sunrise by Claude Monet. Ever heard of him? How'd you do in this round? Tough round for round number 3. But I'll make it up to you. If you didn't do well, if you weren't an art historian, if you didn't have a good time, we're going to make it up to you with halftime round. In this round, we're giving away a Veronica dusting off an 8 out of 8. What an accomplishment. That's not bad. That's not bad. Veronica, stop trying to cancel all of my answers. We try our best to one at a time. We've already gotten rid of J.K. Rowling questions. So what else do you want from us? In this round, we're going to be giving away a $5 gift card to Target. In this round, we are going to ask that each person submit a guess. Now, it's not usually for rounds and stuff like that. It's one guess per team. Tonight, for the halftime round, it is going to be one guess per person. Hopefully, that person, in order to guess, you have to have a smartphone, I think. You know what? You have to have a web browser. Usually a smartphone will help, because we're going to put a QR code on the screen in a second. Here is your halftime round QR code. We're playing psychological warfare tonight, folks. Take your smartphone, aim the camera, one guess per phone. We're going to ask you for your email address.
Don't guess until after he's explained it.
Do not guess until after I've explained this, because you're gonna be wrong, and you only get one guess per email address. One per email address. Your email address better be your correct email address. Tomorrow we're going to switch this over to phone number, so you can't really. Deanna, we're going to switch to the phone number tomorrow, because there's no way people can create multiple phone numbers. We're going to text them like, hey, you won. They're like, what the hell? So one guess per email address, all right? And we're going to contact that email address if you win. Don't cheat us. We're doing a nice thing. This is a game of psychological warfare. Let me give you the link in chat, actually. Going to put this in chat. Your job tonight is to submit the lowest unique number that no other person tonight has submitted. There's a couple of rules. It has to be a whole integer. It has to be a whole number. Kindergarten numbers, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. It cannot be 0. It can't be negative. It can't be a fancy number. It can't be decimal. It can't be a fraction. No fancy numbers. Whole integers, positive. The person or the email address that sends in the lowest number that no one else has sent in. So if Jack were to send in one and I were to send in one, we'd both lose because somebody else sent in that number. So we're trying this out. Special thanks to a player tonight. I won't say who unless she wins tonight, or he wins tonight. It can't be irrational. It's a normal number, folks. 1, 2, 3. Numbers.
A natural number.
Natural number. Whole integer. No decimal. No fractions. No negative numbers. What?
And positive.
And positive. Yeah, it has to be positive. All right. You're gonna have until 7:57. We'll give you 7:57 on the clock. 7:57 to give us your guesses in this round. All right. 7:57. I'm looking to. I see the answers as they come in. All right, we're waiting. 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. Oh boy. Get in your answers now, folks. Get them in. How many people are watching? You can see that on the YouTube channel, my friend. You have yourself 30 seconds, and then I'm going to refresh, and then that's our winner. Get them in. I'll give 7 for the lag. I'll give 7 seconds for the lag, though. Get those answers in. Any problems in chat? Anyone having any issues in chat? All right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me refresh and see who did it. Time, folks, time. You cannot have your answers in just after this. We have a winner. I love this round. All right, time. I gave a little bit of blag for the buffering. I love this round because I get a different result every single round. In this round, I always see teams go, put down number 1. No way no team's going to put down number 1. Why would you put down number 1? Tonight, 7 teams or 7 people put down number 1. 7 of you put down number 1. Which means number 2 would be the winner, and it almost was until the very end, but 2 people sent in number 2. Julie, you just helped or hurt Joshua. That makes any sense? Moving on to number 3 would be the winner if one person turned in that number 3 as the answer, but 6 of you turned in number 3 as the answer, which means number 4 would be the correct answer. And it is. Congratulations, Andrew. Andrew, you won with number 4. Only one of you sent in number 4 tonight, and it is Andrew. I'm not going to give you your full email address. That'd be kind of weird, but I'm going to send you at least something right now to... Why are people texting us their guesses? At no point did I say texting your guesses to a phone number. Why are you texting me? That's pretty funny. I am going to keep that as a draft. Congratulations to Andrew on your halftime round. Let's see, what else would have won? 5 had 4, 6 had 6 guesses, 7 had 2 guesses, 8 had 6 guesses, 9 had 3 guesses. It would have been 10 was the next possible winner with 1 guess in there. All right, we're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to do it again. Never do this game again. I don't like this. Never do this game again. Cassie, I hear you. I'll look into it. Round 4 is a little different. In this round, I'm looking for a famous name. Now, in this round, the name I'm looking for could be someone who is alive or dead. They could be real or fake. They could be human or not human. But I will give you 4 clues to the name I'm looking for. And the moment your team figures out the name I want, send it in. If you get it right on the first clue, you get 4 points. On the second clue, it's 3 points. The third clue, it's 2, and the fourth and final clue, a correct answer is worth 1 point. Now, if your team turns in a wrong answer, you get 0 and cannot guess again. You only get 1 shot. Make it count. If you're wrong, be confident. Yeah? Missing anything?
No.
Nope. All right. Here's your first clue, folks. Round 4. Good luck. For 4 points. This person was born in the town of Alcobendas in 1974. This person once spent a week working with Mother Teresa and donated a large part of her salary to fund the nun's mission after she had died. The nun. This person was raised as a Roman Catholic and studied classical ballet for 9 years as a child. This person also owns a clothing store in the capital city near their childhood home. If you know who we're talking about, you get 4 points if you're right now. If you don't know who we're talking about, hang out. Easier clues are coming. They're worth less points. If you're wrong now, it's 0 and you can't guess again. Once more, your cutoff for this clue is going to be 8:02. 4 points. This person was born in the town of Alcobendas in 1974. This person once spent a week working with Mother Teresa and donated a large part of her salary to fund the nun's mission after she had died, the nun. This person was raised as a Roman Catholic and studied classical ballet for 9 years as a child. This person also owns a clothing store in the capital city near their childhood home. 8:02 is the cutoff, folks. You got about a minute left. 1 minute on the clock. Can you write down 8:02, please? Got it here. 8:02. Yes. Steele giving props to the previous halftime round. It's a very fun one to do live because everyone's like immediately suspicious when I have my in-person trivia shows. There's like 10 teams. Like everyone's very like Some will like declare openly, I'm putting in 3, and they're not. 10 seconds. I don't know how to incorporate pistachios into that one though. I will work it out. Here's your next clue. In 2006, this woman became a spokesmodel for L'Oreal. She has also modeled for Mango, Ralph Lauren, and has even designed clothing alongside her younger sister, Monica. This woman's feature-filmed acting debut was in the movie Hamon Hamon, alongside her future husband. For her acting, this woman has won 3 Goya Awards and been nominated for 8 more. 3-point clue again, your cutoff's 804. For this clue, in 2006, this woman became a spokesmodel for L'Oreal. She has also modeled for Mango, Ralph Lauren, and has even designed clothing alongside her younger sister, Monica. This woman's feature film acting debut was in the movie Hamon Hamon, alongside her future husband. For her acting, this woman has won 3 Goya Awards and been nominated for 8 more. 804 is your cutoff. A minute left, folks. A minute left. If you're having a good time tonight, folks, do a couple things for us. Subscribe to the channel. That would help us out. Also, let your friends and family know you're having a good time. Point us in our direction. Maybe play with them. Get them on your team, you know? We are trying to get people together in a time where that's very difficult. So, yeah. We have 30 seconds on the clock until the 2-point clue. Ten seconds. 806 will be your cutoff for the 2-point clue. And here it is. In 2006, this woman became the first Spaniard ever nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. And in 2011, this woman became the first Spanish actress ever to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Since 2010, this woman has been married to fellow actor Javier Bardem, who also starred alongside her in the Woody Allen movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona. 2-point clue again, your cutoff is 806. In 2006, this woman became the first Spaniard ever nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. And in 2011, this woman became the first Spanish actress ever to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Since 2010, this woman has been married to fellow actor Javier Bardem, who also starred alongside her in Woody Allen movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Same thing.
Yeah, sounds good. 1 minute on the clock, folks. Oh. Great. Thank you. Move it on to the next clue in under a minute. All right, you've got 30 seconds on the clock before the final clue. It's an easy clue. It gets pretty easy. Then you got 2 rounds left. Ten seconds. And your final clue. For 1 point, in 2014, this actress was named Sexiest Woman Alive by Esquire magazine. In 2018, this woman made her television debut as Donatella Versace in The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story. But she is best known for her film roles including Voltaire, 9, Vanilla Sky, Sahara, and Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Her initials are PC. 4, give it to you. For 1 point again, in 2014, this actress was named Sexiest Woman Alive by Esquire magazine. In 2018, this woman made her television debut as Donatella Versace in The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story. But she is best known for her film roles, including Voltaire, Nine, Vanilla Sky, Sahara, and Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Her initials are PC. You've got to 808. No heartbreak on this one if you get it wrong. But you got 50 seconds remaining on the clock. I am a low-rent Moro Ronaldo. Thank you. I am a second-hand Cookie Masterson. Google both those names. "15 seconds on the clock until the answer." Ooh, it's okay. No, we're watering along. The Chiron drink. Oh no. Good call. Yeah. Drink due to the Chiron. Tipsy. That was tasty. Here's the answer. Round 4. Penelope Cruz was your right answer there. Penelope Cruz was round 4 answer. Round 4.5 is now 4 questions loosely related to the clues that I just gave you. It may not be directly related to Penelope Cruz, but maybe the text that was on the screen earlier. Here's number 1. I like that I heart VFX says drink. I hate VFX says don't drink. It's like the devil and the smaller devil on my shoulder. Number 1 for round 4.5. In 2016, Mother Teresa was officially canonized by the Roman Catholic Church as Saint Teresa by what Indian city? The capital of West Bengal. Oof. Oh boy. Okay, one second. In 2016, Mother Teresa was officially canonized by Roman Catholic Church as Saint Teresa of what Indian city? The capital of West Bengal. This question should be, what's the capital of West Bengal? Boy, this sounds like a weird take that someone has in a bar after like too many drinks, but just a couple Googlings will confirm this. Mother Teresa wasn't
not a saint.
Not that great. She thought that people felt closer to God the more they suffered, so like she kind of encouraged that amongst them, and she's a bit of a PR thing. Anyway, before I get demonetized by YouTube, here's question number 2. Just Google it. Do your own thing. Go ahead. Your own stuff. In 2018, what Oscar Best Picture nominee won the Goya Award for Best Foreign Film in the Spanish language? This is very good. I like this a lot. In 2018, what Oscar Best Picture nominee won the Goya Award for Best Foreign Film in the Spanish language? Bree pointing out, if 2020 hadn't done enough damage, finally we got Mother Teresa off her pedestal. That happened like 5 to 10 years ago. That's old news. I'm just getting you up to speed. This isn't like a new, like, hey, who else is bad? That's been known for a little bit. And I'm not saying bad as... Number 3. In 2012, in what 2012 spy movie did Javier Bardem portray the villain Raul Silva, an ex-MI6 operative turned cyber terrorist? 3 again. In what 2012 spy movie did Javier Bardem portray the villain Raul Silva, an ex-MI6 operative turned cyber terrorist? Can't understand why we've just received so many reports. They all say Mother Teresa for life. Why?
Go.
Jack is off screen going, oh, Mother Teresa, stop. Here's number 4. Final question for the round. One famous saying about a fashion house rivalry is that what designer dresses the wife while Versace dresses the mistress? For again, one famous saying about a fashion house rivalry is that what designer dresses the wife while Versace dresses the mistress? All right, folks, we'll keep this on screen for about 15 seconds. We'll check to see if we have any heckles. If we do, we'll read them. If not, we're moving right on to the answers. So move quickly. No guaranteed time on this one. 15 seconds. We'll call it 13. Ten seconds on the clock. So, Serge, are you a member of the Dog Moms? Because you mentioned Helen Keller confidence, and that's something that Dog Moms, that's a phrase that the Dog Moms coined. That's when you're so confident with a round 4 answer that you, like, because I know this. I'm so confident. I'm as confident as the time that I knew Helen Keller. You know, they coined it. So, are you on their team? Are you on their team? 5 seconds on the clock, and we'll see if we have any heckles. 5 seconds. 4. Do we have any heckles?
We do. We do have a heckle.
Let's do it.
Sue has
Hi, Sue.
a generous heckle. Quite a generous heckle. Thank you so much, Sue.
You're very nice, Sue. Thank you.
Yeah, Sue says, coming to you from Lisa's sofa.
Oh, no. Update. We're getting an update on the sofa. Sorry, my arm is very long. What's up?
Coming from Lisa's sofa and parts unknown. These questions are tough. Wow. If we don't do well, it won't be for lack of drinking.
No.
Thanks for all you do. Rosebud Motel and Sofa King. Awesome. Fleur de Lis. Cheerleaders, megaphone, pushpin, Chinese lantern, gear, old-timey clock, a C-clamp, construction sign, traffic lights, puzzle piece, surfer on a wave, mail grid, and a magic 8 ball.
That's a lot of emojis. I'm happy we
unique.
had all of them. Bye, Heckle Cam.
Bye. Thank you,
Smack
Sue,
the mic for
and
no reason.
Have fun, people.
All right. Let's go over the answers to round 4.5. In this round, we're looking for questions loosely related to the clues that we gave you around Penelope Cruz. Number 1. In 2016, Mother Teresa was officially canonized by the Roman Catholic Church as Saint Teresa of what Indian city? We'll take Kolkata or Calcutta is the right answer there. We'll take either one there. Both are correct. 2. In 2018, what Oscar Best Picture nominee won the Goya Award for Best Foreign Film in the Spanish language? Roma. That's a tough question. Maybe. I predict 2 of you got that one right, and 1 of you Googled it. Number 3. In what 2012 spy movie did Javier Bardem portray the villain Raul Silva, an ex-MI6 operative turned cyber terrorist? Skyfall. Skyfall. Finally, number 4. One famous saying about a fashion house rivalry is that what designer dresses the wife while Versace dresses the mistress? Armani. Armani dresses the wife while Versace dresses the mistress. How dare they? How'd you do in round number 4.5? Let us know in chat. Tell us your score in round 4. Altogether, it's time for round 5. Round 5 is Guess the Theme. I'll update the Chiron before the chat yells at me. In this round, we've got 8 questions. The correct answers to 1 through 7 all have something in common. What that thing in common is going to be your answer to question number 8. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open for something that maybe ties them together. Some sort of theme amongst these answers. It might be the whole answer. It might be a word within the answer. It might be a set of letters within a word in the answer. Keep your eyes open. Round 5, question 1. Here we go. Good luck. What first Lord Protector of England, Scotland, and Ireland helped overthrow the Stuart monarchy and kill King Charles I in the 1600s? I feel so bad about that earlier question. This is a tough one. Number 1 again. What first Lord Protector of England, Scotland, and Ireland helped overthrow the Stuart monarchy and killed King Charles I in the 1600s? I told you this was a smart quiz tonight. You knew it was brains. Question number 2. What tool is also known as a force cup, rubber mute, or plumber's friend in various regions of the country? I think that's our country, the United States of America. 2 again. What tool is also known as a force cup, rubber mute, or plumber's friend in various regions of the country? Stuart! Stuart! Sorry, I'm making Letterkenny references that no one gets. Number 3. What kind of red seed is found commonly in the Indian dish rajma, the Dutch soup brennebon, and chili con carne? 3 again. What kind of red seed is found commonly in the Indian dish rajma, the Dutch soup brennebon, and chili con carne? Stuart. Okay, there's a difference between Stuart, no, look what I can do. That's Mad TV. Stuart is Letterkenny, which is modern and completely different. Open your ears. Number 4. They're the same. With the scientific name Sander vitreus, what tasty fish found in Canada, speaking of which, and the northern U.S. is also known as a yellow pike? Finger in the pike. Number 4 again. With the scientific name Sander vitreus, what tasty fish found in Canada and the northern U.S. is also known as a yellow pike? Bree in chat saying squirrel is literally rifling through the spice cabinet right now. Weird way to say that your significant other's getting high. When this is over, do you want to rifle through the spice cabinet?
Yeah,
let's definitely. Oh boy, yeah. 5. Nicholas Hoult, Dev Patel, Kaya Scoldelario, and Daniel Kaluuya all starred as characters in what British teen drama series that takes its name from a slang word referring to cigarette rolling papers? Derek will only appear once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I ban him from chat until we're monetized. We need this. You get no Derek shirtless until we're at 1,000. Tell your friends and family. 5 again. Nicholas Hoult, Dev Patel, Kaya Scoldelario, and Daniel Kaluuya all starred as characters in what British teen drama series, which takes its name from a slang word referring to cigarette rolling papers? Question 6. What spin-off series of the Animaniacs follows a pair of genetically enhanced laboratory mice, the latter of which really wants to take over the world? Jack's pantomimes are very fun. I like them. I don't have any human interaction during the show other than her. I like the in-person shows because, like, I can see if people are like, that question sucked. I know this question. Is it this? But I'm looking at a webcam right now, and that's weird for me. 6 again. What spin-off of the series Animaniacs follows a pair of genetically enhanced laboratory mice, the latter of which wants to take over the world? What size thong does Derek wear asking for a friend? Waterproof. Here's 7. What Best Picture winning movie was inspired by the 15th century epic poem The Acts and Deeds of the illustrious and valiant champion Sir William Wallace? 7 again. What Best Picture winning movie was inspired by the 15th century epic poem, not film, The Acts and Deeds of the of the illustrious and valiant champion Sir William Wallace? Where are they? There we go. I'm wearing sandals. I accidentally stepped on Jack's foot. Trying to administer first aid using my big toe. Final question for the round, number 8. Sorry.
It's fine.
Number 8. What is the theme for this round? Take a look at the correct answers to 1 through 7. The answers have a thing in common. It's either the entire answer or a word in the answer or letters within a word in the answer. So, in 15 seconds, we're going to look to see if we have heckles. If we do, we're going to read them. If we don't, we're going to move on to the answers for round number 5. So, 15 seconds on the clock. Some have been asking, and I understand this is a question people have been asking, when are we doing in-person shows again? Currently, we are, as a company, waiting for a large dip in the COVID cases. We're waiting for a big dip.
I would like a decrease in the number of new cases for at least 7 days straight.
So we understand that we are not the most essential business in the world, and we would feel really bad since we're a small company because we know our in-person players. If someone got sick because of what we did, we'd feel bad. It's not worth maybe the small profit margin that we'd make for opening up early. So because we can doesn't mean we should. So we're closed down for June. We're taking it month by month. So that's our stance on what's going on right now. Before this, we're in the business of getting a bunch of people together in a small room, like as many as we can, get them together in a room, and that is not cool anymore. It's not the coolest thing right now. Once we maybe figure out some more things in science land, it'll be better. But we're just proceeding with an abundance of caution because we understand that we're fun. We're very fun. And we are a fun distraction. We might hurt, and if we ever hurt, that's the complete opposite of what we're doing. All right, we're gonna take 5 seconds, 4, and then we're gonna check the heckles. 3, 2, 1. Do we have any heckles?
No heckles.
We don't have any heckles. Let's go over the answers to round number 5. 5. Kevin saying other trivia places are opening. Being safe as you are, we thank you. It's whatever other companies are doing. It's up to them. We're not them. It's either if national chains make sense because like I know that hosts are like we don't want to go back, so they're trying to get like new hosts in there for national chains. With smaller chains, where it's just one person, it's up to them. We are like the middle ground, and we're very small, so like and the majority of our company doesn't want to do it. So why should we force it?
I do agree. I think we're being safer than them, regardless.
Yeah, we're trying to abundance of caution is what we're going for, and if I have to eat microwave burritos for a couple months because of it, we're fine. It's fine. We're all gonna be fine.
Kevin was supporting you. I think.
How dare you, Kevin? That's it, Kevin. Parking lot, buddy. Answers round number 5. What First Lord Protector of England, Scotland, and Ireland helped overthrow the Stuart monarchy and kill King Charles in the 1600s? Oliver Cromwell. Ooh, this was a tough hint. Oliver Cromwell. And you need the first line answers. Number 2. What tool is also known as a force cup? Rubber mute or plumber's friend in various regions of the country? A plunger is number 2. Plunger for 2. Kevin, take off the caps lock, bud. Take it off. Number 3, what kind of red seed is found commonly in the Indian dish rajma, Dutch soup brennaban, and chili con carne? Kidney bean. Yeah. Red kidney bean is number 3. 4, Jack just pointed to her kidney for that one. What is also known as the yellow pike? Walleye is number 4. Walleye for 4. 5. We named a bunch of British teen drama series actors in, which also is slang for a word referring to rolling papers. Skins is number 5. Skins was the answer to 5. 6. The spin-off of Animaniacs is Pinky and the Brain. I don't know, Brain. What are we going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night. Trying to take over the world. 7. What Best Picture winning movie inspired by the 15th century epic poem, The Axe and Whatever? Braveheart. William Wallace. Freedom, Braveheart, what have you. Stocky, Stockeye. Finally, number 8, what's the theme for the round? In this round. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're fine. In the answers, we had liver for Oliver, lung and plunger, kidney and kidney bean, eye and walleye, skin and skins, brain and pinky in the brain, and heart and Braveheart. We're looking for organs. Organs was the right answer to number 8. Organs. Let me make it official. Organs was the right answer to number 8. How did you do in round number 5, the penultimate round? Let us know how you did in chat. Post up there, brag, or just own up to your shame. Cheers, folks. Your final round is now. Clinky? There we go. You go first.
Yay!
Clinky. Round 6 is going to be your audio round, folks. Your audio round works as follows.
Will we accept body parts?
Those are body parts. So unfortunately, yes. Yes. I wanted organs, but those are also body parts.
We like you more.
So if you put organs, before you send a long worded email, because some of you have, I don't care. Round 6 is tough. Round 6 is a difficult round. Round 6 isn't even applicable in the common times that we're living in right now. Round 6 is dealing with radio personalities. I will play 8 clips twice. Your job is to name the radio personality that you're hearing in each clip. Have you heard of a radio? It's the thing in your car. Your car's the thing you use to drive to work. Am I the only one that's been indoors for 3 months? Every round is tough. This round, no exception. You think I was going to finish this game with an easy one? Nada. You're getting tough all the way through. This is a $2 steak quiz. Name the person you're hearing. These are all radio personalities. After the second playthrough, we're going to go over the heckles that we have, if we have them, and then the answers. So buy yourself some time. Get your words on screen if you want. Other than that, here's your first playthrough. Good luck. Name the person that you're hearing.
Number 1.
Hello again, and welcome to American Top 40. My name and we're about to count down the 40 biggest hits in the USA. These are the records you're buying and radio stations are playing all over America this week, according to the official Billboard survey.
Number 2.
Hey, later on, we're going to be talking to Conan O'Brien, the late-night host who has been towering over the competition since the mid-'90s. But first, something happened last week that hasn't happened in almost 5 years.
Number 3.
Shuli wants to try it on. Do you mind? Hope you don't get lesions, pal. Here's Shuli, who's been bald for a long time, who's finally going to get some hair. He's going to use Bobo's hair system, and let's see. Oh, wow.
Number 4.
I am glad that you are here with me tonight. My goal for the evening is to help you put all the headaches, all the heartaches, all the stress of the day out of your mind for a bit.
Number 5.
Well, the first thing I do when I help anyone is I want to know how long the help is going to have to be there, how much the help is, and why. If you're asking for my money, you're also asking for my interference into your life.
Number 6.
Remember last week I talked about a boy being thrown off some team. I forget what game it was. Whether it was soccer or basketball, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It was a team. He got thrown off the team because there are rules.
Number 7.
I did meet with ESPN, but I met with ESPN and John Skipper because I wanted to get Sports Jeopardy on ESPN. I'm very proud of that show. I love that show that I've been able to host. And I thought, can I get that on during the daytime?
Number 8.
Today on the show, the hilarious Dax Shepard is stopping by. Gwen Stefani extending her Vegas residency. We'll check in with her. And a lot of new songs on the chart. Before we get going for this week, last week it looked like this. Ava Max holding at number 3.
All right, folks, here's your second playthrough. Sorry, it was kind of loud.
No worries.
Second playthrough of the round 6 audio round. Name the radio personality. It's a tough one. Good luck. Final playthrough after this. It's however many heckles we have. Side note, one team has found all 3 Easter eggs. Congratulations.
I can't believe that anyone did that.
That's our winner. We'll reveal that in a moment, but here is the audio round again. Good luck.
Number 1.
Hello again, and welcome to American Top 40. My name and we're about to count down the 40 biggest hits in the USA. These are the records you're buying and radio stations are playing all over America this week, according to the official Billboard survey.
Number 2.
Hey, later on, we're going to be talking to Conan O'Brien, the late-night host who has been towering over the competition since the mid-'90s. But first, something happened last week that hasn't happened in almost 5 years.
Number 3.
Shuli wants to try it on. Do you mind? Hope you don't get lesions, pal. Here's Shuli, who's been bald for a long time, who's finally going to get some hair. He's going to use Bobo's hair system, and let's see. Oh, wow.
Number 4.
I am glad that you are here with me tonight. My goal for the evening is to help you put all the headaches, all the heartaches, all the stress of the day out of your mind for a bit.
Number 5.
Well, the first thing I do when I help anyone is I want to know how long the help is going to have to be there, how much the help is, and why. If you're asking for my money, you're also asking for my interference into your life.
Number 6.
Remember last week I talked about a boy being thrown off some team. I forget what game it was. Whether it was soccer or basketball, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It was a team. He got thrown off the team because there are rules.
Number 7.
I did meet with ESPN, but I met with ESPN and John Skipper because I wanted to get Sports Jeopardy on ESPN. I'm very proud of that show. I love that show that I've been able to host. And I thought, can I get that on during the daytime?
Number 8.
Today on the show, the hilarious Dax Shepard is stopping by. Gwen Stefani extending her Vegas residency. We'll check in with her. And a lot of new songs on the chart. Before we get going for this week, last week it looked like this. Ava Max holding at number 3.
All right, that's it, folks. That's all we've got. That's your 2 plays through for the round 6 answer. It's a tough one. Do we have any heckles?
We do.
Then let's go over them. Once we're done with heckles, we're moving right on to the answers. So move quickly, get those answers in correctly. These are radio personalities. We haven't heard a radio in a while. I understand that. It's still round 6. Hi, Echo Cam.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. At least one of those I remember my mom listening to on my way to school. When
My mother-in-law is going to have a great night tonight. If she's playing,
so.
Shirley, if you're playing tonight,
there's a couple you should know. Our heckles. Let's get on to that. Veronica has another hefty heckle for us. Thank you so much,
Veronica. Thank you.
And Veronica says, no comment, just please y'all are being safe and trying to help.
We're doing both.
There, thank you.
This is our job now.
I think that we should be social distancing and stay safe. We love you all.
Because we could doesn't mean we should, and we need to protect our players and hosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our next heckle comes from Audrey.
Hey, Audrey.
Audrey says, not playing, just paying. Miss y'all. Thank you for all that you do.
Audrey.
Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey.
That's so heartwarming. You're just
nice.
giving us money. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
We might be doing something okay.
I love it.
Thank you.
Our next heckle comes from Dan.
Hey, Dan. Oh, what's up, Dan?
Dan is a fan. Thank you for your support. He says, broomsticks and butterbeer in the house.
What's up?
You'll always be essential to us.
Oh.
Much love from Dan, Jess, Mike, Kelly, Jennifer, and Anastasia.
Big team. Broomsticks and Butterbeer is a Harry Potter podcast. It's like the Dollop, but for Harry Potter. They're friends of the show. They've been here since very early on. If one of them knows a bunch about Harry Potter, the other one's really ignorant to what's coming up. So, not ignorant but himself.
Ignorant.
He just doesn't know what's coming next. So, check them out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
They
much,
didn't pay
Dan.
us. They just, Dan's nice. Thank
Well, I
you,
mean,
Dan.
technically they did. But thank you, Dan.
Well, for that he did, but he didn't pay me to say that.
No, he didn't request that other part. Moving right along. Ronald has a heckle for us. Thank you so much
up,
for
Ronald?
joining us, Ronald. Hey, guys, when are we going to do the 50s and older trivia?
I don't know, man.
Beer, winking tongue out, exasperated cat, laughing, sweating, whistling cat, and smiling with hearts around your face.
We're trying to figure out like big gimmicks that will like get a lot of people. So, but we also will just do whatever theme you want if you give us enough money. So if you want a 50s trivia just for you, fine, no sweat. Just send us an email, peoplestriviaco@gmail.com. We'll talk about how big of a check you got to cut, and then we'll make that for you. But like, oh boy, we're really good at like pop culture trivia. Like specific stuff is kind of rough.
Yeah, and we always try to have a whole range of trivia for ages and ethnicities, and everyone should be able to play our game and know something.
Side note: Ronald brings up a kind of a side thought. We have some fun gimmick games coming up soon.
Yes, I'm excited. I looked at the list.
We'll announce them soon. Our next one will be announced tomorrow, but we have some very fun gimmick shows coming up.
Thank you so much, Ronald. Our next heckle comes from Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
And Rhonda says there are no beans in real chili con carne.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Good thing I mentioned 2 other dishes to make that applicable. But but that's it.
I think she's just being a chili
yeah, I get that.
connoisseur.
I now saw how much she heckled with.
Yes, it was a
and
hefty
I
heckle.
now agree with her.
Yeah, she was right all along.
Yeah,
I
we're going
will
to change
be.
some answers here real quick.
Red bean ice cream, by the way, is delicious.
Oh,
So
nice.
put red beans in ice cream, I guess.
Good to know.
Christopher has our next heckle and just says, thanks for another night of trivia.
We hope you all had a good
Thank
time.
you, Christopher. Yeah, I hope you had fun. I always do.
We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to be doing this every week until we no longer think we need to. It was our job to host, weekly trivia shows, and we're going to keep doing that. It's our responsibility, darn it. So thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Please tell your friends and family and come back.
Thanks, Christopher. Our last heckle for tonight is a generous heckle from Bree.
Hey, Bree.
Thank you so much, Bree. Bree's been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
Hi, Jack's mom. We love Jack. She's the best.
You should.
And Austin is also here.
Oh no, I'm already married. I'm already in the family, baby. I'm already in there. They can do nothing about it. They signed the witness form when we got married.
They were there.
I'm in. I'm practically a her.
Like swimwear. Well,
Thank
that's
you, Bree.
all the heckles. Thank you so much.
Bye, Heckle
everyone.
Cam. All right, we're gonna go over the answers to round 6. Then we're gonna say goodbye, and then we're gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, no theme or anything tomorrow. Tomorrow we will announce what our theme will be for next Thursday, and also we will say that a friendly reminder on June 28th is going to be right. Is it that or 21st?
I thought it was the 21st. I could be wrong.
Eh.
I don't remember. I don't remember now. Do you
We'll
want me to look it up real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming soon. All right. Thank you so much for the heckles.
Yes.
I forgot what we can announce things for. Round 6, number 1. Here are the answers to the final round in tonight's game. Number 1. Casey Kasem is number 1, the radio personality. Casey Kasem. Number 2. We are looking at Peter Segal. We're fine. We'll look it up later.
Okay. That's fine. Just go.
Peter Segal is actually from Wait, Don't Tell Me. I think that's NPR. 3. Howard Stern from WNBC. Number 4. Delilah is number 4. Delilah Renee, number 4. Number 5. Dave Ramsey is number 5. 6 is Dr. Laura Schlesinger, but Dr. Laura. I don't expect you to be able to spell Schlesinger. 7, Dan Patrick. That's former ESPN commentator Dan Patrick. Went on his own, doing fine, has his own thing going. Finally, number 8, Ryan Seacrest is the right answer to number 8. How did you do in the final round tonight? How did you do in tonight's game? Let us know. Thank you for playing. We will post your scores in tonight's game tomorrow on our social media. That's going to be on Facebook and Instagram. Look for @PeoplesTrivia Co. to be the user you're looking for to find your scores tomorrow. Follow us, friend us, do the friend thing. We will make... We're trying to get the cat involved in the show. That's going to be up tomorrow. We've got a bunch of friends playing tonight, and we appreciate you being here. We're going to come back tomorrow with another live game. Our cat is absolutely afraid of the end of this show. There's two things we do before we end the show. One is to show you if I'm wearing pants. Were you watching a show hosted by a person wearing pants? Does that make you feel different? I was wearing pants. It was jeans tonight, folks. Jeans is tonight's pant of choice. Jack is trying to feverishly hunt down the cat. I hear that happening. Not. Are you okay? Why is there a grocery bag? Anyway, we'll hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, here she comes. There she is. That was the easiest. I love it. Here's Shadow. Oh, and she's purring too. This is great. She's just purring. This is Shadow. Shadow is our Russian blue. She's a little monster. And your guys' heckles help us keep this little beast fed. Yeah, girl. What's going on? She's very fun, but she's very old as well. She's 13 years old. And she's having none of this. She's actually learned that she gets treats after this. Oh, she's purring very hard. Don't give me this poor Shadow stuff. She's purring very hard right now. Oh yeah. Oh, she's latching on. Okay, go get your treat. My friends, my family, my people, please come back tomorrow for our Thursday night edition of People's Trivia Company presents Trivia Night Online. On behalf of myself, Austin, on behalf of my co-host, my co-producer, and my wife, Jack, Shadow, our cat, and the people that make up the People's Trivia Company, we really hope you had a good time tonight. Please, please, please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night, everybody.
Stay safe out there.
Bye. Bye.